Hi everyone. Hi everyone, welcome to SlimChat. I think it's 116. Not sure exactly, but I believe it is. So, not got a great deal to tell you. Still feeling really grotty. Not been having anything sweet, like throat sweets or anything like that. So I've been doing quite well. No lemsips, no sugar. I hate the sugar-free ones. Oh, they are grim, you know. But obviously when you're on a diet, maybe a necessity. But anyway, not had it. Not taken any of that stuff. Just paracetamol or cocodamol, whatever's knocking about. And other than a raging thirst and a sniffly nose now, it's not too bad. I just wish it would go because it's just a lingering little annoyance. But I wake up in the morning, it takes me forever to get out of bed because I'm always achy. But and I'm feeling like foggy, you know, like you do when you're ill. But I just don't understand why both the guys, like Mike and Gary, just shrugged it off and I'm kind of been left with this plague. Never mind. But still, it coupled with all my troubles are helping me stick rigidly to this eating plan because, you know, I kind of not really up for food. So yesterday I did make myself, though. I decided that it was lunchtime, we hadn't got any dinner yet, and I hadn't had any breakfast, so I made myself some scrambled egg. So I ate that. It was quite nice. So, and then Gary went to work, and he'd already made his dinner for work and everything. And I suddenly thought, you know, maybe I ought to have something to eat before it got too late. So I had 3 small chicken legs, which I put back in the oven to crisp up, and I kind of crisped them too much. Did that twice on the trot now. And so I ate them, but that's it. Can't say I had a great deal of food yesterday or the day before, and I think it might be taking its toll just a little bit because, you know, you have to eat to lose, and I'm not. So I need to kind of think about that and maybe have a few more snacks, like maybe some corned beef or some walnuts or something, but try and inject a bit more variety and a bit more food in this diet because it's just been a bit difficult lately. Plus feeling ill, just nothing tastes right, you know. Tea tastes awful, so I'm not really drinking that much. I'll get my morning cup and I might try one here and there, and then I just think, oh, yuck. It just nothing tastes right. So, like when I had the scrambled egg, I had to put a little bit of sugar-free, no added sugar, should I say, ketchup on it, just to give it some flavour, because there was no taste to it, and that's my biggest problem at the moment is taste. Now I've been trying the lacto-free cheese and cream, that's the word I'm thinking of, and I thought they were okay, but I had one of my worst flare-ups of sores and itching and everything else, and I just don't know if it's part of this illness, you know, where you're under the weather, or whether it's, well, the cream and cheese or what it is. And I have no way of kind of knowing that at this precise moment in time. All I'm doing is not eating it. Plus I'm using all of my creams and ointments that I have, and I'm waiting for the level playing field where I don't have any of that anymore, so then I can introduce it and see if that upsets the apple cart a bit. If it does, then that annoys me. It makes me feel like I've got those little old man tufts. Sorry, I digressed. See if it is that, and if I can't have that, I'm going to be devastated. Really, because, you know, I love cheese, and I don't really want the higher carb, non-dairy cheese. Is odd, you know. It is, and it's not the same, whereas lactose-free cheese, still made with milk. So it tastes like cheddar, and it melts, and it acts like cheese. So I am really hoping. Plus then I can have my jelly with cream and fruit, maybe with some cream. Especially over Christmas, you know, it'd be nice to do that. So, hope so anyway. Fingers crossed that that's what it turns out to be. Just a bit of this plague that's upset me. I wish I didn't have all this, you know. I used to think it, well, I didn't used to think it, but the doctors as well made me think for a long time it was gluten. And so I was abstaining from eating gluten, but I still had some of the symptoms and I couldn't figure it out. So whether it is gluten and dairy, oh, I'd just be so lucky, wouldn't I? But I just don't know. It's one of those annoying things that, you know, when I was younger and I used to be able to eat anything, so good. But in a way, at least it stops me. Stops me from having the things that make you fat. You know, you can't eat them. But, you know, every now and then I'll come off it and have a binge up, and I don't have the symptoms quite so severe, which is freaky. I don't understand it really. There's obviously some ingredient in it, whatever it is, that is that trigger. Whether it's a component of milk, component of gluten, or both, or it's just a minefield. And there are these companies that say, send us a sample of your hair and we'll tell you. Skeptical at best. Can't see that working. I asked the doctor once and he just laughed and said, nah. So that was good enough for me. Didn't waste my money on it. Anyway, doing well. Lost 2 whole stone, which for those of you who don't, I whistled, don't measure in stones, that's £28. So, didn't weigh myself this morning or yesterday, trying to like wait. I'm just about to rumble. My stomach has just told me, all this talking of food, I'm hungry. And it's lunchtime and you haven't had any breakfast. This isn't like me, you know. I normally get up, have a drink, have my breakfast and get my day rolling. But this last few weeks, since Mike, my youngest son, had a stroke, and we've found out what it is and everything else, and then I got ill, and since that day, all my normal kind of eating pattern has been thrown out of the window. But I'm happy to say, not the foods that I've been eating, not the actual essence of my diet, not throwing that out the window at all. I'm pleased with myself in that respect. So I'm going to call that it, because I really don't have much else to say, apart from I've got nothing for dinner. So I may just do egg, bacon and mushrooms. I do need to use up my mushrooms. They're looking at sad in the fridge. So I probably will have sausage, egg, bacon and mushrooms for my dinner. And hopefully those strong flavours will at least mean that I can taste my food today. Fingers crossed. So bye for now. Take care. Stay safe. And I will see you probably tomorrow. I might actually do a live stream this evening on Crochet Rocks if everything goes okay at home. So see you later. Bye for now.